Hello, and thank you for watching this regional update for the Corn Belt. I'm Andrew Pritchard, Senior Meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. We'll start with the satellite picture here, and we've got Zeta and our upper level disturbance pulling away from the northeast right now, leaving us with high pressure on the backside. Cooler temperatures coming in on the backside of that as well across much of the midsection of the country, but the radar is quiet, and the satellite picture, again, going to be quiet. We'll finally get some sunshine here across the midsection of the U.S., but again, cooler temperatures, 20s and 30s, spreading down to the Ohio River Valley all the way over across the Red River. So a chilly end to the week, but again, at least we got some sunshine there. Looking at the last 72 hours of precipitation as advertised, the cutoff low and Zeta coming up from the Gulf Coast combined here to produce quite a bit of precipitation from the southern plains across the Gulf Coast up to the Ohio River Valley and now across the Northeast. And of course, with the temperature disparity, there was a myriad of impacts there with a big old ice storm across the Red River. We had accumulating snow back across the panhandles into New Mexico, and then again, the very soaking rains across this region. Now, as we look at the hazards map from the National Weather Service this morning, much of our hazards are either temperature or wind related as we trend toward a drier pattern across the midsection of the country. We've got wind advisories, high wind watches across the Dakotas, and then we've got freeze warnings and freeze watches from Oklahoma into parts of the Ohio River Valley, parts of Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio, looking at their first sub-freezing temperatures of the season. Now we'll look at the upper level pattern. We've got one wave here coming in at the back half of the weekend. This one's going to bring that second reinforcing shot of cool air as we head through Sunday into Monday and Tuesday. But on the backside of that, high pressure builds in. This is going to be a quiet and a mild week across the midsection of the United States. So the next 5 days, your temperature anomalies on the left, and then the 5 days that follow that on the right. So we're looking at today through November 3rd on the left, and then November 3rd through the 8th over here on the right. And again, you can see it, a little shot of cool air, a little cool bias across the eastern half of the country still as we get to the back half of this coming weekend, but a big warm up, mild conditions and quiet conditions as we head into next week. Here's the next 5 days of precipitation. That little clipper that's going to bring in, it's not really a clipper, that next wave that brings the cooler temperatures here Sunday into Monday is also going to bring some light precipitation to the northeast. That could clip parts of the Great Lakes here, eastern Wisconsin into Michigan, north and eastern Ohio, but by and large, the Corn Belt remaining dry over the next 5 to 7 days. So I'm going to do my best not to complicate things or overcomplicate things because really, it's a quiet and mild pattern that we're transitioning into. We're looking at the precipitable water plot, and again, much of the deeper moisture once again confined to the deep Gulf of Mexico, all the way back into the Caribbean, until at least we get to the other side of the next 7 to 10 days. So here's the pattern as we head through the weekend into early next week. This is that shot of cooler air coming in. You see that little wave there tapping into some moisture for the northeast, and again, maybe parts of the eastern Corn Belt, but let me go ahead and jump back here and finish my loop because I do want to show you that we are watching a potential pattern shift, as we get into the, this would be around November 8th, 9th, and 10th as we get on the other side. Again, the next 7 to 10 days, that's when we could see a bit of a shift. But again, that's way out there. What we're talking about now is a transition to a milder and quieter pattern. As this late weekend system makes its way across the Corn Belt, we'll see some windy conditions. I mentioned that high wind watch across the Dakotas. That's for Saturday into Sunday. We'll be talking about winds potentially gusting 40 to 60 miles per hour in that region. This is 1 p.m. on Saturday where we've got strong southerly flow in advance of that system. So Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin. We'll be seeing that warm south wind, a bit warmer than average here on Saturday on Halloween, but cool shot of air, strong northwest winds coming in on the backside here. Let's go ahead and take it through the rest of the day on Saturday into Saturday night. This would be 1 a.m. on Sunday, and then we'll take it into Sunday morning. As we go through the day on Sunday, the eastern Corn Belt certainly could see some blustery northwest winds. So here's the precipitation forecast. Again, we really just have this Sunday-Monday system to talk about, and it's only for the Great Lakes and the eastern Corn Belt. This is what things look like as we head through the day today. Our storm system, Zeta, pull away from the northeast. High pressure on the backside will be quiet for the day on Saturday, just breezy in places. Sundays when we could see some showers, maybe a few snow flurries across again, the Great Lakes, the UP of Michigan down into lower Michigan, maybe northern and eastern Ohio getting some showers, some snow flurries as we head through Sunday into Sunday night. High pressure, though, once again rebuilds across the region, and that is going to keep us dry as we head into next week. So here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, nothing to talk about. Now we're starting to see a potential shift, but it is not impacting the Corn Belt here as we get all the way to Friday of next week. So a little bit of precipitation, cool shot of air across the Great Lakes and the Eastern Corn Belt as we head through Sunday and Monday. Otherwise dry across the Corn Belt. Here's the total precipitation forecast over the next 5 days. So through Wednesday, keeping it dry across a huge section of the country. Just a little opportunity for some light showers, maybe some light precipitation across the Great Lakes into the northeast. So we'll finish with a look at your high temperatures then. Cooler today, again, cool shot of air. Many areas here below average. Will warm up slightly for the day on Saturday, but that second shot of cooler air comes in here Sunday into Monday. So quieter as far as precipitation goes. Temperature is going to be rather volatile as we head through the next 4 to 5 days with some breezy days built in there. But check it out, Monday, heading into Tuesday, very mild across the Corn Belt. Temperatures climbing back into the 60s and 70s. Since we won't talk to you again until Monday, here's a look at the Monday morning expected low temperatures. I talked about the freeze warnings, freeze watches in effect across these areas where we'll see our first temperatures dropping below 32 degrees Fahrenheit here for the season. So this white line kind of demarks where we're currently expecting the freeze line to be. So anywhere that is north of that line, of course, looking at temperatures dropping into the sub-freezing category. Took a long time to get that phrase out of there, but we'll talk to you again on Monday morning. Have a great Friday, a wonderful weekend.